Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As some of you requested in the previous bookmark video to make more such, and so if you haven't watched that, go check that out. And so I thought, why not, let's do it with gouache. So make sure you subscribe and watch till the end, and without further more delay, let's get into the video. So I've cut out pieces of watercolor sheet of 300 GSM 100% cotton, and I'll just start by masking it. I'm using Brushstrokes watercolor sheet, by the way. So start by taking out some mauve and white on your palette. I'm using a dagger brush, but you can go ahead with a flat brush. It's completely upon you. It's just that I'm comfortable more with dagger brush. So using white, I'm creating a pastel shade of mauve. Do not use a lot of water, just enough so that your brush is wet, and apply it the way it is shown from the topmost part of the bookmark. Now I'm mixing teal and white color. I'll blend them in with mauve. So basically a pastel shade of teal. I'm constantly switching between chisel and dagger brush, but you can go ahead and use the round and the flat brush. It's completely up to you. Once that is done, I'll start by creating a pastel shade of mauve and hot pink using white color. And just start simply blending it with the blue color. I'm using a little bit of water to make the gradient wash at the end like we do with watercolors. Now for the final layer, I went in with a pastel shade of violet. Blend that in with hot pink, the pink pastel shade that we made, and you're good to go. I'm using some cobalt blue to create strokes while the paint is still wet. Make sure it is wet. Now we will start with making clouds. For that, try using a dry brush. I'm using a chisel brush here because it's easier to give roundness and curviness to your clouds. You gotta just move your brush in circular motions as shown. One thing you need to keep in mind is that as we move towards the lower part of the clouds, the intensity of the paint should be decreased. And at the end, just pin a hole and add ribbon or rope, and voila, you have your bookmark ready. So for the second bookmark, I'm using a black sheet. Similarly, start by masking it like we did in the previous one. So for this one, I'm just going in with some summery beachy fruits. So I drew some of them. Now you just have to paint them flatly. This does not require any kind of intensive shading, so-called shading. This is the yellow-green shade that I'm using right now. For the orange fruit, I'm using vermilion along with yellow color, and make sure you know that I'm using all the Brushstrokes paints, so all the shades are from that brand itself. Moving on with lemon, I'm using a mid-yellow color for this, not the lemon yellow. Similarly, just fill it completely like we did with orange. And then you can go by using different shades of the same color to give the depth to the fruits. I also added these small little detailings in the background, just like dots and spots. And similarly, when you pin it up, you have your second bookmark ready. Moving on with the last bookmark, which kind of gives me farm vibes, like you feel the farm. I mean, just understand what I mean to say. Similar process, start by masking the edges. And using teal and some water, start with the topmost part and lighten it as we move downwards. Now starting from bottom, using a pastel shade of teal, move up towards the teal and try blending it in. I'm using a little bit of white until it looks blended and not edgy. And now using yellow, create a gradient, blend it in with pastel blue. And then by using ochre yellow, I'm blending it in with the yellow above it. I even added a sun at the top for giving it a sunny farm vibes. I hope you get it what I'm actually trying to say. Add some flowers and grasses like I did and you're good to go. I also ended up writing a quote on this one. I have no shelf control, and not this self-control, okay? You get it. And yes, that's about it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, then don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Do let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see next and which one was your favorite bookmark and you would like to try that out. And I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.